আজি আকৌ এবাৰ ফাইনেল একাউণ্ট কেনেকৈ প্ৰিপেয়াৰ কৰিব লাগে ভালকৈ এবাৰ দেখুৱাই দিছোঁ those who are facing problem in the preparation of final account please pay attention অকমান ভালকৈ তোমালোকে ধ্যান দিবা every single time মই কৈ থাকোঁ it is very important from examination point of view there will be a compulsory question in your examination that means there will be no option কোনো অপশ্যন নাথাকে সেইটো তোমালোকে attempt কৰিবই লাগিব ফাইনেল একাউণ্টৰ কুৱেশ্যনটো attempt কৰিব লাগিব there will be no option for theory or other practical question all right very easy in fact preparation of final account is very easy though it is taking time অকমান সময় বেছিকে লাগে but still preparation of final account is very easy why because every single items will be there in your question তোমাৰ প্ৰশ্নটোত সববিলাক items দিয়াই থাকিব just you need to pick those items and to prepare your account তোমাৰ একাউণ্টখন তুমি বনাই ল'ব লাগিব একদম বিগিনিঙৰ পৰা মই গোটেইখিনি কথা কৈ থৈ দি আছো যিখিনি ইম্পৰ্টেন্ট এসপেক্টস তোমালোকে ফিল কৰা যে এইখিনি আমাক লাগিব পাছত লাগিব নোট ডাউন কৰি ল'বা একেলগে অলৰাইট so first try to understand the meaning of final account final account is a set of accounts accompanied by a statement which are prepared at the end of a year মই কি লিখিছো final account is a set of account accompanied by a statement which are prepared at the end of a year financial year hobo pare accounting year ba calendar year hobo pare meaning to whole final account is not a single account first thing you need to remember that final account is not a single account এখন account নহয় কিন্তু it is a set of account মানে তাৰে ভিতৰত কেইবাখনো সৰু সৰু accounts বনোৱা হয় under final account you need to prepare various other accounts accompanied by a statement লগতে এখন statement prepare কৰা হ'ব প্ৰত্যেকখন কেতিয়া বনোৱা হ'ব at the end of the year that means final accounts are prepared only once in a year এক বছৰত এবাৰে বনোৱা হ'ব just like your final examination there may be some other unit test pre final examination but result কৰ পৰা গম পাবা result গম পাবা তোমালোকে final exam that means which is conducted at the end of the session all right so the main purpose of preparation of final account to know the operational result of the business organization মানে ব্যৱসায় প্ৰতিষ্ঠানটোৰ ফলাফল জানিবৰ কাৰণে ইয়াক বনোৱা হয় profit নহলে loss right so এতিয়া final account ৰ ভিতৰত আৰু এটা কথা কৈ থৈ দিছো at the end of the year hole either it will be 31st of March of a particular year or it may be 31st of December of a particular year যেটো আমাৰ কোৱেশ্চনত মেনশন কৰা থাকিব that is important কিন্তু তোমালোকক আগতীয়াকৈ মই এইখিনি কথা কৈ থৈ দিছো that either may be 31st of March or it may be 31st of December লগতে আৰু এটা কথা কৈ থৈ দিও কাৰোবাৰ কনফিউজন হোৱা মই দেখা পাওঁ যদি year ending to 31st of March say 2023 ৰ কথা কৈছো মই 2023 তেতিয়া হলে এটো এন্ডিং হলে ইয়াৰ বিগিনিং টু কেতিয়া হৈছিল definitely on 1st of April 2022 year means a duration of 12 months 12 মাহৰ duration হ'ব লাগিব backward calculate কৰি যদি আহা count কৰি যদি আহা তেতিয়া হলে the year which is end at this day 31st of March 2023 definitely it begin on 1st of April 2022 all right and similarly if this date is given which is the ending date of a calendar year suppose 2023 definitely it will start on 1st of January 2023 right calendar year ko patak কেতিয়াবা কেতিয়াবা হেইটো আমাক কোৱেশ্চনত মেনশন কৰা থাকে সো এইটো গম পাই লবা if the year ending is given on 31st of March of a particular year then the beginning will be on 1st of April of the previous year calendar year or previous year it start হৈছে alright থাকিব এইটো মনত বঢ়িয়া আৰু যদি calendar year follow কৰে that means on 31st of December of a particular year can definitely start on 1st of January of that very particular year সেইটো বছৰৰে 1st January start হৈছে alright এইখিনি মনত ৰাখা তাৰ পিছৰ পোৰশনটোত মই আকৌ ইন ব্যাকওয়ার্ড গুছি যাম আৰু কইলাম এইখিনি কথা since final account is a set of account the set of account কি তাৰ ভিতৰত পৰিব what are those sub account you need to prepare under final account first a trading account first a trading account thereafter we need to prepare a profit and loss account after that you need to prepare a profit and loss appropriation account appropriation means nothing this is apportionment মানে distribution বিতরণ number 4 these three are called income statement or accounts আৰু লগতে কৈছিলো মই it is accompanied by a statement which is called financial statement ইয়াত আমি তাৰ নাম লম কি বুলি balance sheet this is not an account this is a statement এইখন এখন প্ৰতিবেদন এইখন এখন account নহয় মানে ডিটেইলছত জনাৰ দৰকাৰ নাই এতিয়াৰ বাবে কাৰণ I'm focusing on how to prepare a final account কেনেকৈ বনাব লাগে not to answer any theoretical question ইয়াৰ পৰা নুহুধিবই প্ৰ্যাকটিক্যাল খিনি কেনেকৈ ইজিলি আমি প্ৰিপেয়াৰ কৰিব পাৰিম তাৰে ওপৰত আমি কথাখিনি কৈ যাম then in our question which will be asked in your examination trading account you don't need to prepare trading account তুমি বনাব নালাগে আমাৰ যেটো normally question দিয়া থাকে তাতে start কৰিব লাগিব from preparation of profit and loss account thereafter you need to prepare an appropriation account and finally a balance sheet this question will carry 8 marks right 8 marks দিয়া থাকিব and how we distribute that 8 marks 3 marks for this portion 2 marks for this portion and remaining 3 for this portion this is relatively easier and relatively smaller than other two বাকি দুখনৰ তুলনাত ই আপেক্ষিকভাৱে সৰুও হ'ব ইজিও হয় সেই কাৰণে এইখনত আমি ডিস্ট্ৰিবিউট কৰাৰ টাইমত 2 মাৰ্কস ডিস্ট্ৰিবিউট কৰো বাট ইটস ওকে বাকিখিনিৰ আকৌ কথা কৈ লৈছো still যদিও আমি এইখন নবনাও the objective of preparing a trading account you should know trading account shows us the amount of either gross profit or gross loss now what is the meaning of gross profit and gross loss in simple word total profit total loss মুঠ লাভ মুঠ লোকসান difference between cost of goods sold and selling price positive hole gross profit negative hole gross loss then you need to prepare a profit and loss account with the objective to find out actual profit which is called net profit or net loss profit and loss account kiyo banwa hoy to find out the amount of net profit or net loss this is actual profit net profit means actual profit after knowing the gross amount some indirect expenses are there some indirect incomes are there and you need to take those things under consideration and after considering those things you will be able to know the amount of net profit or net loss all right কিন্তু আমি এটো তো বনাবই না লাগিব it will be there in your question etu tumalokar question at dia thakiba because see etu monot rakha the sequence of preparation of this statement will be like this tar mane anukrom to enekwai thakibo first we need gross profit that means you need to prepare a trading account then you can use the ultimate result of this trading account to prepare a profit and loss account. Similarly, the outcome of profit and loss account, which either net profit or net loss, have to transfer to profit and loss appropriation account. Ultimately, you cannot prepare this account directly without knowing the outcome of these two. এই দুখনৰ outcome নজনাকৈ এইখন বনাব নোৱাৰা। গতিকে এতিয়া question হল, if you are not asked to prepare this account, how you will be able to prepare this one and this one? But relax. Question 2, these things will be directly given in our question. প্ৰশ্ন দিয়া থাকিব, গতিকে হেতু লৈও টেনশন লোৱাৰ কোনো দৰকাৰ নাই। Then move on to profit and loss appropriation account. This is actually extension of profit and loss account. মানে profit and loss account ৰ এটা ই সম্প্ৰসাৰিত অংশ। All the business organization don't need to apportion their net profit or net loss. For example, sole tradership, মানে এক মালিকী স্বত্বৰ ব্যৱসায়ত, since the owner is the all in all in that type of business, মালিকজনে হৰবে হৰবা, গতিকে you don't need to share his profit with anybody, কাৰো লগতে তেওঁৰ প্ৰফিটটো ভগাবলগীয়া নহয়। But in case of partnership firm, partners, they became partners to share the profit of the business. ব্যৱসায়ৰ লাভ বিতৰণ কৰি লবলৈ, ভগাই লবলৈতো তেওঁলোক পাৰ্টনাৰ হৈছে। That means after knowing the amount of net profit or net loss, you need to distribute it among or between the partner, right? সেই কাৰণে in partnership firm, it is mandatory to prepare an extended part of profit and loss account, which is called profit and loss appropriation account. That is the objective of preparing the profit and loss appropriation account, to apportion the net profit or the net loss. So yate ami likhibo paru why we need to prepare appropriation account: to know the amount of divisible or distributable net profit. বিতৰণ যোগ্য প্ৰকৃত লাভ উলিয়াবলৈ আমি profit and loss appropriation account prepare kuru. If someone asks you why you prepare a profit and loss appropriation account, then to distribute the amount of net profit or net loss. That means to ascertain the amount of divisible net profit, one should prepare a profit and loss appropriation account. Then the final one is a balance sheet. This is not an account. This is not an account. You don't need to balance it. To me, that balancing koribo nalage. Both the side of this statement will spontaneously equal if all the arithmetical accounting treatments are correct. Jodi sobur tumalokor arithmetic portion to accounting treatment portion to correct hoy, tetia hole yar duita side automatically mili jabo. That means in this statement you will be able to know the amount of total assets which will be equal to total liabilities. মানে মুঠ সম্পত্তি আৰু মুঠ দেনাৰ পৰিমাণ এইখনত একে সমান হ'ব। With the help of some items you will be able to prepare a balance sheet. তুমি balance sheet এখন বনাব পাৰিবা। So overall যদি গোটেইখিনি বস্তু summary কৰি ক'ব লাগে এনেকৈ কম মই, first you need to prepare a trading account, then profit and loss account, then an appropriation account, and finally you need to prepare a balance sheet. But in our case, you don't need to prepare a trading account. It will be there, the outcome of this trading account in your question, then a profit and loss account, then appropriation account, and balance sheet. All right. Thereafter, copy kori লৈছা? বঢ়িয়া। আৰু next এটা question কথা এতিয়া মই একেলগে কৈ থৈ দিওঁ গোটেইখিনি মোহাই দিয়াৰ আগতে। Next part, you need to know how your question will be given in your paper. Paper khonot tumar final account or question, typical final account preparation or question kenekoi dia thake, normally kenekoi dia thake, hetur upor moi okoman tumalok idea di loisu, khub easy monot rakhi thoi diba. Roughly mohai diar agote ako etu kotha koi thoi diu, roughly kobo legile you prepare trading an account with the help of direct incomes and direct expenditure. Profit and loss accounts are prepared with the help of indirect expenditures and indirect income. Appropriation account by taking all those transactions where only firm and partners are involved. Moi likhi dim, chinta kono karon nai, likhi dim. And balance sheet with the help of assets, liabilities. মাজত মই আৰু দুটা আইটেম ইনক্লুড কৰি দিও কাৰণ তোমালোকৰ কেতিয়াবা কেতিয়াবা ডিফিকাল্টিজ হয় capitals are liabilities by the nature of liabilities or not etu loi difficulties hoy but liabilities hoy owners equity hoy so liabilities or pori jabo drawings eta item thake drawings it is also to be taken into the balance sheet at the time of preparing the balance sheet all right এতিয়া মই দেখুৱাই দি আছো কোৱেশ্চনটো তোমালোকক কেনেকৈ দিয়া থাকিব তাৰ এটা বেসিক আইডিয়া so all right in your question there will be a trial balance along with some additional informations which we call adjustment মানে তোমালোকে প্ৰশ্নটোত কি দেখিবলৈ পাবা এখন ট্ৰায়াল বেলেন্স দিয়া থাকিব আৰু লগতে কিছু এডিশনাল ইনফৰমেশন দিয়া থাকিব এডজাস্টমেন্টস বুলি আমি যিবোৰক কওঁ সেইবোৰ তলত দিয়া থাকিব অলৰাইট এটা এইচএস ফাৰ্স্ট ইয়াৰ তোমালোকে পাই আহিছিলা what is a trial balance and how it can be prepared যদিও তোমালোকে ভালকে পঢ়া নাছিলা তাতে ইম্পৰ্টেন্ট হয় মই আকৌ এবাৰ তোমালোকক ৰিমাইন্ডাৰ দিম what is the attribute মানে ফিচাৰ কি বৈশিষ্ট্য কি এখন ট্ৰায়াল বেলেন্সৰ ফাৰ্স্ট you need to know then you will be able to find out any particular item which is required to prepare all such accounts trading account profit and loss account then a balance sheet appropriation account all those accounts can be prepared with the help of information given in this portion a part to ji dia ase heikhini so first moi agor hei jikhini ami hiki ahilu that means the name of those accounts which are to be prepared under final account kisu homoy kane hold dot rakha prothomoti ami trial balance or feature to ki bostu jan kenekwa jani loisu the debit side of the trial balance contains all the assets all the expenses and a special item which is called drawings সম্পত্তি খৰচ বা ব্যয় drawings আহৰণ drawings means আহৰণ and credit side কি কি থাকিব opposite of all these things asset হলে liabilities অসমীয়াত ইয়াকে কয় দেনা expenses are opposite incomes or profit আয় আৰু লাভ and capital মূলধন and dramatically both the side will be equal তুমি একো কৰিব নালাগে এটো কোৱেশ্চনৰ হে কথা কৈ আছো অলৰেডি আমাৰ ডেবিট সাইডৰ টোটাল ক্ৰেডিট সাইডৰ টোটালৰ লগত টেলি হৈ থাকিব মিলি থাকিব তুমি মিলাব যাব নালাগে in connection with all these items some additional information will be given which will be given in this way মানে point কৈ দিয়া থাকিব description দিয়া normally না থাকে point দিয়া থাকিব এতিয়া কিমানটা point দিয়া থাকিব মই ইয়াতে just for hypothetical purpose তিনিটা লিখিছো there may be 2 3 4 5 whatever it may be right এইখিনি তোমালোকক দিয়া থাকিব and one more important thing these are types of items not number of items মানে অকল assets বুলি তাত লিখা নাথাকে any kind of assets like land and building plant and machinery cash in hand cash at bank debtors bills receivable all those items will be given the debit side of the trial balance similarly expenses বুলি একো item particularly নাথাকে expenses nature or যিমানবোৰ item আছে like advertisement salary rent stationaries এইবোৰ item ক'ত থাকিব debit side ত থাকিব drawings ৰ কোনো particular sub category নাথাকে drawings means any amount withdraw by the partner for their personal use out of capital মূলধনৰ পৰা যদি বা লাভৰ পৰাই যদি পাৰ্টনাৰ বিলাকে নিজৰ ব্যক্তিগত ব্যৱহাৰৰ কাৰণে টকা উলিয়াই নিয়ে হেতু কি বুলি কোৱা হয় drawings বুলি in our case it will be given separately means first partner second partner it will be given separately in this way in the inner column, and the final figure will be given in your outer column in this way. All right. Similarly, in the credit side, these are types of items that may be given in the credit side, not number of items. Means liability, all liability bili nilikhibo. Sundry creditors, bills payable, bank overdraft, bank loan, outstanding expenditures, এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ items বোৰ দিয়া থাকিব credit side. All those are some examples of liabilities, right? Similarly, incomes and profits are also to be given on the credit side. Gross profit, which is the most important item, because আমাক তো অকমান আগতে কৈছো ট্ৰেডিং একাউন্ট বনাব নিদিব trading account or outcome to key either gross profit or gross loss, and where that gross profit will be given আমাক তো বনাব নিদিয়ে কিন্তু gross profit to questionত লাগিব, because without knowing the gross profit we cannot prepare profit and loss account. So it will be given on the credit side as an item হিসাবে ইয়াতে দিয়া থাকিব trading account or gross profit. So it will be given on the credit side. And other incomes like interest on investment, discount received, all such items will be given on the credit side. Commission received, rent received, all those items are be given on the credit side. And capital, just like drawings, you don't need to categorize the capital. It will be given separately for first partner and for second partner. This is just an example. Here my first partner, second partner boli likhi disu. Accordingly, it will be given by the name of the partner in your question. Prashnot hetu tumalokor naam thakibo. And these additional informations will be given one after another. Eta eta koi tumalokor belege diya thakibo. All right. This is your question. Suppose. Now the next question, where to transfer these items at the time of preparing also those accounts, that means profit and loss account, appropriation account and balance sheet. This is the most tricky part. See, first you need to remember only this thing: all the items given inside the trial balance have single effect. Means আমি তিনিখন statement যে বনাম, you can use these items only once in all those three statements. মানে তিনিওখনৰ ভিতৰত মাত্ৰ এবাৰহে তুমি কৰবাত তাক ইউজ কৰিব পাৰিবা if a single item is already used to prepare, say, for profit and loss account. Taking from here, you cannot use that item to prepare the appropriation account or the balance sheet. Do you follow my point? Clear? মানে ইয়াতে থকা আইটেমটো তিনিওখন স্টেটমেন্টৰ যিকোনো এখনতে, কিন্তু যিকোনো এখনত বুলি কোৱাটো মোৰ আসলতে ভুল। একচুয়ালি তোমালোকে এনেকে জানিব লাগিব ইট ইজ স্পেসিফিক। মানে যদি ফৰ এক্সাম্পল salary is an expenditure, and as we know profit and loss account is prepared by taking all the indirect expenditures and indirect incomes, right? If salary is taken from here to prepare the profit and loss account, then the salary is confirmed that you cannot use that amount of salary to prepare any other statement, that means appropriation account and the balance sheet. Are to use no hobo. ठीक है से? Next, but the adjustments are used twice. Adjustment of thokabur dubar ব্যবহার হবই, তাকো আকো কনফার্ম কৰি দিছো balance sheet. First, balance sheet compulsory হবই, balance sheet compulsory হবই। এটি আমাৰ হাতত আৰু এটা ইউজ আছে বাকি। অলৰাইট, সেই ইউজটো either profit and loss account নহলে profit and loss appropriation account. এতিয়া how you will able to know whether these items will go to profit and loss account and to profit and loss appropriation account? Just you need to examine if the transaction is relating to partner, then it will be transferred to the profit and loss appropriation account. But if it is not relating to partner, then it will appear on the profit and loss account. Anyway, tar kane moi written tumalokok kisu instruction di dim, don't worry, written instruction di dim. Let's go backward, ako okoman uporle gusi goisu. See, we have three statement in our hand: profit and loss account, appropriation account, and balance sheet, right? Assets are the items of balance sheet. Drawings is an item of balance sheet. Liabilities are also items of balance sheet. Capital is also an item of balance sheet. Clear? And as we know, these items can be used only once. That means you cannot use all these items to prepare profit and loss account and appropriation account. Only left expenses and incomes. To prepare the profit and loss account, take these expenses and take this income. Boom. All the items given inside the trial balance are used. But as you can see, balance sheet, profit and loss, balance sheet and balance sheet. But there is no profit and loss appropriation account, right? That means all the items which are given in this statement are used to prepare only profit and loss account and the balance sheet. Then from where we can prepare an appropriation account? To prepare an appropriation account, instruction will be given in the adjustment only. केवल adjustment दिया थका items और द्वारा हे आमी की बनाओ appropriation account बनाओ और appropriation account बनाबर কাৰণে বহুত বেছি কথা মনত ৰাখিব নালাগে. You just need to remember basically typical আমাক যিখিনি question দিয়া থাকে তাত 6 items you need to remember. The amount of net profit which you will be able to know after preparing the profit and loss account. Next, interest on capital, salary to partner, commission to partner, transfer to reserve, interest on drawings. Basically, these 6 items you require to prepare profit and loss appropriation account, which will be given as an adjustment in your question. Alright? Baki yate thoka khini to koye dilu kuntu code banabo lage. And interestingly, aru eta kotha tumalokok koi thoi disu. Assets, expenses, liabilities and incomes tar ekhon moi tumalokok dangor list provide kori dim. Though it is not possible to cover up all the assets and liabilities as example, but still I tried my level best to find out all those important items of assets and liabilities which are basically given in our question. Amar proshno bilakot jibur normally very oftenly দিয়া থাকে সেইবোৰক মই কভাৰ কৰি এখন লিষ্ট বনাই থৈ দিছো সেই লিষ্টখন মই তোমালোকক প্ৰভাইড কৰি দিম মুখস্থ মাৰিব নালাগে just you need to remember whenever you got a question if you read the items try to recall whether it is an assets or liabilities and you see some items are there which are very frequently we use in our day to day life like cash. Cash is an asset hetu ako tumi sabo jabo loga ki dorkar ase motor car it is an assets land and building it is an assets doubts ase tate nai some expenditures are there which are very common like rent paid interest paid electricity bill paid stationeries purchase eibur item expenditure buli aru tumaloko kobo na lage yes I can understand some peculiar items may be there kisuman okoman difficult level of ami easy to day use nokoru teneko items thakibo pare but over the period of time if you practice then definitely you will be able to find out those items by their nature tar prokriti onuri tako bisari uliabo pariba hobo এইখিনি তোমালোকে এবাৰ গোটেইখিনি বস্তু কভাৰ কৰি লোৱা ক'ত কি থাকে তেতিয়া হলে তোমালোকে ইজিলি বিচাৰি উলিয়াব পাৰিবা one more thing why you need to know all these things like see at the time of preparing the particular statement or account you know what you required but যদি কোৱেশ্চনটোৰ কোড হেইটো এমাউন্ট দিয়া থাকে তুমি তাক বিচাৰি থাকিবলৈ বহুত টাইম লাগি যায় তেতিয়া হলে it is time consuming right কেতিয়াবা চাবাচোন তোমালোকে when you went to purchase some medicine and went to a chemist or pharmacy তাত থকা লৰাজনে exact medicine to quickly hey corner টুকৰে গৈছে আৰু তাৰ পৰা তোমাক লগা মেডিসিন টু তেও পিক কৰি আনিছে ইভেন তেও যদি নাইও তোমাৰ প্ৰেসক্ৰিপচনখন চোৱাৰ পাছত সেই জায়গাটো যাই পিনি লগে লগে আহি তোমাক কৈ দিব পাৰিছে নাই তেও গোটেই যদি ষ্টক খিনি বিচাৰি তোমাক মেডিসিনটো আছে নাই ক'ব লাগিল হেতেন কিমান সময় লাগিল হেতেন how he manage keneke manage korise because he know where he keep that medicine hey medicine to teu kot rakhe কিয় জানে সেইকাৰণে এক্সেক্টলি হি ৱেণ্ট দেয়াৰ এণ্ড চাৰ্জ ইট তাতে গৈছে আৰু তাতে বিচাৰি আহিছে থাকিলে পাই গৈছে নাই যদি তোমাক আহি কৈ দিছে ইট ইজ নট এভেইলেবল ইন মাই ষ্ট'ৰ মোৰ তাত নাই এণ্ড সিমিলাৰলি তোমাকো যদি এটা এক্সাক্ট আইটেমৰ লাগে ফৰ এন এক্সাম্পল suppose you need to know the amount of capital you don't need to charge the entire question just went to the credit side of the trial balance and it is there. Suppose you need a particular asset, then you don't need to go to credit side and adjustment, just go to the debit side of the trial balance, it will be right there. Alright, moi suppose to mak kori diar time at a particular question budilu, is there any amount of drawings? তুমি গোটেই কোৱেশ্চনটো বিচাৰি হাবাথুৰি খাব নালাগে just go to the credit debit side of the trial balance and it will be right there if it is not here that means it is not in that question যদি ইয়াতে নাই তেতিয়াহলে কতো নাই clear তো সেইখিনি কথা মনত ৰাখা it will help you to prepare the final account properly in your next class I will show you how you can use these items by taking an example illustration eta loi lom hypothetically aru tar pasot moi dekhai dim basic ni advanced level or pasot sam first you need to know how to prepare a final account in a basic way hobo ekini to aji kane ekini rakhi thoi disu next class ot moi ako eta dekhai dim hobo